There's your cold
You
opening.
guys are getting bad at this.
I know.
Maybe I should do it.
You totally should. Your cold openings are the best. Go for it.
Okay. Welcome back to Gas Station Garbage. We've got Adam, Nick, and Lizzie, and we have a log.
Folks, today we have traveled down to Weigel's. Every year, along with the eggnog, they bring back a seasonal treat.
If you want to call it a treat.
I would say it's the most hated Christmas food. Wouldn't you say?
It's polarizing.
It is. You got people that love it, and then the vast majority of normal people just despise it, like I do. But today we're doing Claxton Fruitcake.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe not.
No, but
is.
guess what? That's why we have an Instagram channel now, an Instagram page. This looks like something that they ate on the Oregon Trail.
Something you would pack with your beef jerky.
Something that really old, bearded, like grizzled people who lived until they were 60 would eat.
It's the choice of millions.
And like, I imagine this too was like, it's too bad to say. I bet like some kids would get this shit for Christmas and be super stoked in the 50s. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
true.
Like, you know,
in the 30s, this would be a real treat.
We got an orange and a pencil and a Claxton Fruitcake.
So I'll be honest, the only person I know, honestly, that loves Claxton Fruitcake on 3, 1, 2, 3, my dad. Yeah. He eats these things. He says, don't bring them to the house. I'll eat them all. So shout out to Dad. So what do our ingredients look like, Lizzie, on a fruitcake?
We're going to have a lot to say about this one.
Yeah,
We're looking at raisins was the first ingredient.
Raisins is the first ingredient?
Yeah. Orange
Strange.
peel.
Okay.
Of course, flour.
Yep.
Pineapple, cherries. Nut meats.
Nut meats.
Of almonds, pecans, and walnuts.
Hashtag nut meats.
All the syrups. All the syrups.
All the syrup.
A fourth of a cake is 420 calories.
What's heavy?
It is
it's
dense.
A pound.
Super
It's a-
heavy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a pound of cake. It's like vomit. It looks like a vomit trough.
It does look like
Looks
vomit.
like puke.
Kind of that color with the sporadic green or a red.
Yeah.
Like the melamine lunch trays that you'd get.
Ooh, yeah,
in
like in
elementary
grade school. Yeah, the ones that are like different colored plastic.
But I've never had one of these ever. And I've never wanted to eat one, so
Gas station
Today's-
garbage first.
yeah, today's the first.
We thought it would be best to just go ahead and cut this in the car live. So we brought a cutting board and a very sharp, dull knife. Lizzie, do the honors and slice us off a hunk of that cake. Ladies and gentlemen, since 1910, an old Southern recipe, Claxton Fruitcake, procured at the Weigel's in Louisville, Tennessee, for $4.99. So
$4.99.
maybe $3.99, thereabouts. I've got a receipt. I don't feel like looking at
It's
it.
yearly. If you really want one of these,
Yeah,
they
it's-
could charge you $10 and
You're gonna
one.
eat it. Claxton Fruitcake. Let's gas station garbage. So confusing. So busy.
It's like a kaleidoscope for a cake. No.
It's like a shitty granola bar.
Did you make it sick?
No, it was it's chunky. As soon as you bite into it, you feel everything. And it has a lot in it. You all are gonna eat the whole piece, aren't you?
Well, yeah, I have to make an informed judgment.
You got to take more than one bite.
It doesn't swallow very easily.
It doesn't. You can chew it for ages, and it just never goes anywhere. I don't know, kind of a medicinal taste
It's just
to it.
Well, it's super sweet.
Yeah,
Super, super sweet. And candy-ish. Like,
it does have a bite though. I mean, the nuts, the walnuts, the nut meats, I guess. Hashtag nut meat.
Here at Gas Station Garbage, we rate everything on a very scientific scale. 1 to 10 Gordon Ramsays. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and start with 0.
Wow! Whoa!
This
Whoa!
is something I've never wanted to eat, and I'm not glad that I ate it. It made me gag and choke a little bit. It's chunky. It looks like vomit. There's nothing rewarding or pleasing about this food, and I will never eat fruitcake again.
That is a gas station garbage first. I'm trying to think of all the other foods you've eaten with us that you have at least given one Gordon Ramsay to. You know, I've had these a long time ago. I don't know, I must just be a Scrooge when it comes to Christmas foods, because not a big fan of this one either. I did like it a little better than the eggnog. Just a little. It didn't make me sick when I drank it, or when I ate it, so the eggnog just kind of made me feel when I drank it. So I gave the eggnog 2, giving the Claxton fruitcake from the Weigels a 3. 3 Gordon Ramsays. If I was starving and that was all there was to eat, I could get it down to get something in my stomach. But yeah, not a fan. Relatively overpriced too for what it is.
Goodness gracious. Yeah, I think that I agree with Adam, and I'm going to have to align with what his score is. I'm going to give this 3 Gordon Ramsays as well. It's not the absolute worst thing I've ever tasted in my entire life, but it's far and away not the best thing or even a great good thing that I've tasted. It's super sweet. There's so many things going on at the same time with it. There's so many textures. There's chewy, there's sticky, there's gooey, there's crunchy, and it doesn't really mesh very well to me, in my opinion. All the tastes are there, and it's just a bunch of clashing sweet tastes, just bah, bah, bah. And it's just pretty nasty. And 3 is about as much as I could do. I could eat it if I was on a camping trip and that's all there was to eat. It's a survival food. It's a bug out food, maybe. I could use it as a doorstop, and that would be kind of fun and cute. But as far as eating it, not for me. 3 Gordon Ramsay.
There you have it. A 0, a 3, a 3. A resounding fail, Claxton. You know, I would assume that maybe your fruitcake is probably the best fruitcake out there.
Yeah.
You've just butted up against three people with dislikes for these flavor profiles or something. Yeah.
Don't change. Do you? So yeah, if you like this video, if you're into it, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. If you want to see more, there's a subscribe button down there too. You can hit that. Hit us up on Facebook, facebook.com/gas station garbage. And as always, hit us up on Instagram as well at gas station garbage. That is our social media presence.
Yes.
And we will see you next time. Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays.
Joyous Kwanzaa. Happy Hanukkah.
Yep.